Hi, I would like to quickly walk you through this new project we just launched. So the CFUW, this organization is in Ottawa. And then, so the left side of the screen is their old website, and we just renew their website, which you can see on the right-hand side. So this is the home page. We put lots of features, and then this is done with WordPress. And then on the left hand side, so their old website, there are lots of information. So that the big problem is there's so much information in it, and it's so difficult for users to find information what they want. So as an example, if you go to what we do here and then go to advocacy and find out, let's say, national initiatives. And again, like you have to choose again, indigenous people. So there's lots of people. Now, I don't remember how many clicks I did, but probably 5 clicks to get this information. So something like that was happening throughout the old website. So, and we fixed that. Now, before we designed this website, what we do is, it's called a building sitemap. So this is a sitemap we use called MindNode. Yeah, so we started with this, and we spent actually a lot of time with CFUW staff to finalize this. So looks pretty simple, but it took so many meetings to finalize to get down to this level. So this is what we do at the early stage. Make sure that we established a solid foundation before we actually think about web design. And for example, so this national initiatives, so here same thing. So what we do now, we got the advocacy drop down menu, and right here, so we have this kind of fall box. Now here, so you can right there, you can see national initiatives too. And here is the page. Now there are lots of information as you can see, so you have to scroll down. And then what we so here is kind of neat widget we put. It's called table of content. So table of content, so you see it on, when you read a book or report. So you have that on the web page too. So what it does is you can kind of skip it to the section. You can jump it. So indigenous peoples, here, it's here. Sorry, I have to go up here. So this is early learning and child care. And if you want to go back to long-term care, you just hit it and then jump to the section, and you can simply go up to the section. So you don't have to really scroll down. Now, another thing is, if you probably notice it, so even though that the main content section is scrolling up and down, but the navigation here is sticking on the left hand side. So if the user wanted to go to international relations, for example, they can click, and then here you go, and the same structure, and we got this table of contents, so they can go back and up and down. So not only here, so on the top here too, we implement, it's called sticky menu. So it doesn't really matter how far down they scroll down, they can go to access to main navigation. Now, another thing is CFUW is a member club organization. So there are a number of members across the country. And so here is their membership club list. Again, so it's just a table. And then this is a BC, British Columbia Club. And if you want to go back to see, let's say Ontario, so you have to go back and hit Ontario. And again, and then this is a table. It's kind of difficult to navigate the information. Now, what we did was, I can show that to you. So this is the page, members list. So now we got email. Instead of a link, we create a button. And then some member has website and Facebook. Some people have actually Twitter too. So we created like button rather than just link. So easy to access. And then we created a Google Map integrated. Now, so we got the filter here. So for example, if I want to see just Ontario, click that, and it just filters through. And I think it's loading Google Map as well at the same time. And we also break down Central, East, here on North. We got the subcategory as well. So if you want to just see north of Ontario, you can narrow down as well. So this is a huge improvement compared to using table. So this is all done with WordPress. And this is mobile, the responsive design too. It is optimized for the smartphone and tablet. And I look at the Google Analytics the other day. So about 20% of the users are using smartphone for this. So, and 80% is using desktop. So, so this is the desktop view. I really like the design here. Now, if you kind of squish down, and this is a mobile design. Now, so here is just the menu here. You can use a finger to navigate, and then on the bottom here, close that, is it's pretty cool. And then it's much easier to read on the mobile as well. So this is mobile and this is desktop. Now, how about this page? There's lots of information to consume. And then what about mobile phone? It's going to be so difficult. Now, this is how it's going to work here. So if we're going to squish down, and again, so reading is pretty good. And then on the table content is up here too. So if user wanted to just skip down, you can just go. And there's also a jump to top button here, and you can just tap it and it goes up too. It's so quick. And then also, in addition to main menu here, so there's some menu is going to be also mobile friendly. It's called the hamburger menu. If you click that, so user can go jump to a different sub page without going up to the main navigation. And this is also a fully bilingual website as well. So that's a French. It's all translated. And especially for nonprofit, easy to maintain website is higher top priority. And then so we are able to achieve that, so that they don't have to spend too much time on updating website or updating content. So so they don't really have to touch the original design that I created, and then so they can just modify the content. So I created a different kind of taxonomy here. So annual meetings, when they want to add a new annual meeting report, they can just go here and add a new and add a contents. Now I give you probably show you the past. So here's like 2018, 2019, 2020. So click that. So they can just add a content. So they put just a bunch of links here and hit update. And it's going to appear too on the website. And the same as here, this is kind of cool. So the club members that I showed you earlier, again. So there's a bunch of lists here. So for example, I'm going to just edit here. And I created just a field so that they can update or change. So that the name of the club here, and just to type the city. So if they type the city, the Google the map is going to generate the location. So it's so quite easy. And just contact the person and a phone number and address and etc. And the website. And then if they have a Facebook page, just put the URL, and it's gonna appear that the Facebook buttons are gonna appear automatically. Now here's the filter here too. So if the location is Ontario Center, so you have to do that manually, but that is all they have to do. And then it's gonna show up on the listing page. So yeah, I will stop here, but there's so much stuff on this website, and then I think that my main objective is so they can maintain their content, they can refresh their content easily without touching those complicated layout and design. So yeah, I hope my clients are happy with it. And then yeah, I'm pretty happy with the outcome.